gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Ball carrier.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Wow. Wow.
$13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Garoppolo. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, 28 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
The ball carrier.
But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
3 yards remain for 2nd down.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Mike 56, Mike 56.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Bridgewater. Setting up the screen, Bonifant. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
He was brought down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Bridgewater from the gun on third down. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Come on. 56. Mike, 56 right there.
And again, it's Bridgewater. That's to McCaffrey, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. To the air again with Bridgewater. He gets it to Thomas. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown Panthers. Robbie Anderson there to make the grab. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Extra point forthcoming. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7. For Carolina.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go, dude. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Mike's 54. Mike's 50.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First down.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
He was looking for Trent Taylor there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
56 to Mike. 56 to Mike. Oh, boy, God. Shit.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. Steps away to his left. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
You don't know.
Mitch Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I gotta stop. I gotta make a stop.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Thomas, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for more.
Gimme.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
By the 49ers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. This is Mostert. He's got a first down and inside the midfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Garoppolo tossing quickly out wide. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Bridgewater to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop. 2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte.
At the 12-yard line.
Bridgewater. Forced out to his left.
Give me that.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Thank you.
Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time.
Housework.
Picked off by Quan Williams.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the lane,
Sorry, Teddy.
and there
Number
he
love, baby.
goes.
Number love, Teddy.
And in.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. I got a crowd wrapping around the whole town for me. Made mama proud, got a thou on the balcony. Nah, 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 I don't hear no clown talking foul on me. Won't shoot me down, send the cavalry. It been a while since I had time for me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Hello. Max March out with the polo. Like my style, don't ya? Nights like this, I wish I was with ya. On my turf, roll out the Henry Rux. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a four-seater. Made a yank straight out the wood, I'm Derek Jeter. Major leaguer, no fatigue. We don't get no handout, we don't get no Macarinas. Never gon' throw your back out, tryna work, you need a breather. I need a break. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on.
All right.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down.
I don't know why it's a little long.
Tell me who you
Let's try
talking
the
to.
live playbook.
Roll up that Sinatra, fly la mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cab. So many couches I cried. Shout out South Street and shout classic. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up. I know you really wanna.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And off we go on EA Sports. And that lands in the end zone, so the opening drive will begin at the 25. Throwing on first down is Murray. Out to his left. He'll try and run it. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The keeper.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
At the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
I'm picking the play, and then it's not even selecting a play that I picked.
Shotgun now for Murray. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And right away,
Boy, you better
he lost the
slide, or
football.
girl.
And this is going to be 49er football.
Man, you better
We
slide.
know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
First down, 49ers.
This is irritating.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Brought down by Patrick.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here we go.
8 yards to go on second down. Here's Mostert. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Now we're first and 10 at the 11. Mostert. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
6 yards.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
It's on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Cardinals nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. from the gun. Murray being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cardinals nothing.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Murray. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Working with his 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly. And on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a 1st down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. But Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are.
Bye, Emma's daddy. No? Oh?
Already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Murray. They'll roll him out right. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. They were trying to set up that screen, trying to get that screen to formulate. Took too long.
He ends up taking a sack, and that leads you to a couple of other questions. Number one, why don't you just get rid of the football near the screen guy so that you don't take an interception? But really, the big one, they just took everything away, and he was really kind of flummoxed on that play and ended up taking the sack.
Oh, they
In a
didn't call
heavy
pass
traffic, and it's intercepted.
serious?
It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
That's so weak.
Hey, come on, now. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Get the ball.
On first down, Drake. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He's brought down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Javon Kinlaw breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. Now, the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one good for 12 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Now Mostert. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Samuel.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Oh, what's up, Lucky? Lucky. What's good, my kind sir?
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Going for
Hold
a
on.
ball. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage
tell.
downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Oh, come on,
Into a
Jimmy.
double team, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Garoppolo's pass intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A final shot before half from Murray. With a catch made by Hopkins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Every time.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Oh, onside kick.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. On the handoff, this is Mostert.
Hit the hole, let's go.
Some room to maneuver.
Hit the
It's a
hole,
foot race.
let's go.
Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that
jump
bench
cut.
because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game, so they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Niners 21, Cardinals nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off 4th.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray.
Right to where
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And he's got Fitzgerald. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It'll be an Arizona 1st down on a gain of 17.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Murray again on the move to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down now. I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Time to go crazy. That was that.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. First and 15 following the delay of game. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He'll air this one out for Kirk. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for. And it's second down.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far. And it was again on the last play.
I feel like.
Still 15 yards to go. Second down.
That's it.
From the gun, Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Brings up third down and 15.
I'm going to try, man. I'm going to try.
Ninth play of the drive now on third and a country mile. Operating from the gun. Murray going deep for Hopkins. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. Garoppolo looks to throw. On the screen, this is Coleman. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available, Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And all the way down to the 29.
11 rushes, 154.
A big play there for the Niners. 46 yards on the ground.
First down, 49ers.
Oh, yeah. So I streamed it to YouTube, and then I shared. Yeah.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now.
I
First
remember
and
checking
10.
this. That's on the next update.
Once again, it's Mostert. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
49er ball carrier.
Brandon, 5 yards on that
Well,
run. Let's
did
get
they
back
say
to the
when it's
huddle and
coming?
make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Here we go.
They knew what they're doing, waiting this long to do an update for it, to add it in there, because that's just going to take it to another
And
level.
that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Okay.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Hey, Lou Ryan with you? Lou Ryan
They
with you?
hand it off to Mostert. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Raheem
Brandon, I've got to think
Hey,
this
Brohim.
offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy. but
Is
they
your
practiced with
wireless
this back
router
in training
connected?
camp? They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Oh, good play.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
Not a hole,
Brings
man.
up 2nd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game. So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. But a failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a 1st and goal. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Every single second that I can get out.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, Andy Isabella. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Buying time to his left. He's going to run it, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, 71 yards. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. From the gun, Murray. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16.
Cardinals 8. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Now James returning. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Jordan Hicks.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
That's messed up, man.
Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
Jimmy G.
And that is incomplete. And sensing the momentum may be changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
That's how momentum is.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
30-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator is looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
If you are
Picked by Emmanuel Mosley.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
2nd and 11 at the 5-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Down to a knee goes Garoppolo, and that ought to do it.
On the keeper.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one.
Today's final score, Niners 20.
won the game 39 passing yards. They had over 200 yards rushing. Gotta run the ball.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my paw and look at my dogs from way back then. Claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get it? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup.
Alright, well, run a game with the line. Have you yet to play a game with the line?
Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kick.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Don't ask me a thing.
Okay.
How I got her, how I did it. Yeah.
Looking
Spend
for
the
the
whole
color
half,
rush.
had a blast. Can I
No
kick
color
it?
rush than me.
Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Before I went live, ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that can do what I does. Wait. Need a light here to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Detroit Lions.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. First carry for DeAndre Swift. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
He's brought down at the 40.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
On the play. First down, Detroit.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
The ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
On 2nd down, Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
And he's got some space here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not
Let's
quite
go,
to the
man.
35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
29-yard line.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
From the 29, Stafford eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Stafford delivers this to Hawkinson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
Yeah. 15.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers locked in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits. Everyone was in the right place.
He just went to the store, that's it.
He'll buy some time right. Galladay's got it, and the Lions have a touchdown.
Complete to Kenny.
A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Lions are going to take the first quarter lead.
Lining up for the point after.
It's going to be okay.
The drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter. And they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Hey, you want to follow?
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
You're not legal with my phone.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Second down and 3.
Say something. Come on, say something. She's right there.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Lions 7, Dolphins nothing.
No.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Fitzpatrick will hand this to Howard. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. That'll be complete to Breida. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did.
He literally just said, I want to talk to
space. And it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
To throw again on 2nd down, Fitzpatrick. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Fitzpatrick throwing complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. 24 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
On the tackle.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
He's across midfield.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
3rd down.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And that will be incomplete. And that went off the mark a little late with the throw.
Xavier Howard on the coverage.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle right twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They snap it to Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Big bang, take little bang.
Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford.
Come on.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Second and 10. Throwing again. Stafford. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And it's 3rd down.
Seventh play of this drive coming up.
Come over here.
Long way to go on 3rd down.
Here. Over here. Junior. Come on. You want to hear? Your dad? No. Alexa's turned off. Here.
To the air again. Stafford. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 24-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
All right. Yep. He's gone. He missed it.
On first down, Swift. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
To the sideline and incomplete. It's 3rd down and 1 yard to go.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Stafford going to lead with Swift on the draw. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. They end up getting stumped twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
You know that. Hey. You want a Slurpee?
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
You don't want a Slurpee? You do?
And the 13-year man puts it through.
The next time your dad calls
for this first half.
You got to get your
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Taken in the end zone.
Man, PJ Masks is on in the living room.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line.
PJ Masks is in the living room. Go watch PJ Masks. You got it playing in the living room. Dude, what are you talking about?
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk? Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted.
Get off me.
Picked off by Deron Harmon. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He didn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
It's good to make it 17-7.
Is good. Makes the score Lions 17, Dolphins 7.
You know I could have just paused the game, right?
Offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford.
Get off me.
Caught at about the 5.
He said get off me.
Get into the end zone.
Get off me.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown.
A 14-yard touchdown. And the Lions use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Prater on to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Makes the score Lions 24, Dolphins 7.
I'm a corny dude. I'm a corny dude. I'm a corny dude. I'm a corny dude. Very corny.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Play fake. It's Fitzpatrick. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Play action now. Fitzpatrick. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good. Well, they've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
And he's going to get this one down to the 45.
The ball carrier.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On play action, Fitzpatrick. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, but it's going to be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Fitzpatrick. They'll set up a screen for Breida. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
I ain't tripping.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They go with Howard again. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th.
I had to drop the deluxe.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. And he finds Parker here, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up
Surprise you.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick.
Well, after this,
He's
though.
intercepted. Picked off by Justin.
I called it. I called it. I called it. I called it.
could be a potential.
What's up, Don?
The game has changed. I'm not sure. I came in the league in the mid-90s as an assistant in Miami. I'm not even sure that's a foul in a
You hopping on what?
series in the 90s. Let alone now they're looking at it as a flagrant. That would have been incidental contact in the mid-90s.
Well, duh, nigga, it's the 90s, dog. Like, obviously, they probably wouldn't even call a foul on that, but he pushed him in the air, in the back.
The Celtics or Raptors game. Just got to smack it 3 people in a row. Man coverage, that's the key. They said this year in this year's game.
Yeah, but it's different on MUT though.
No, I'm talking about playing regular online.
Oh yeah.
Online,
Oh, yeah.
man is
nice.
locked down.
Man is nice.
Like I just used the Lions and I had like 4 picks with the Lions. Especially if your line don't get home. Man and QB spy. Yep.
I thought it would be 2 to make 1 because it was an and 1, and then an additional shot because it was a flagrant.
Did they?
Okay, it is.
They counted it 2.
So 2.
That
plus
term
1.
Is
always 2 to make 1.
2 to make 1 and 1. 2 to make 1.
But if they called intentional foul while he's in the air, it's still an and 1 no matter what.
Yes.
But they should get an additional shot after the and 1 free throw.
For the flagrant.
Yeah.
Yes. And ball.
Yep. So it's 2 and ball. Nice. I just don't understand 2 to make 1.
No, they're saying now because it was an and 1, he's gonna get the free throw. No, that might overturn the free throw attempt.
But
so they get the 1 and ball still.
Only 1.
Only
and
1
ball.
and ball.
Yeah.
Because the flagrant foul free throw trumps the and 1 free throw. Essentially, it just wipes itself out. It's the same one.
But we got the shot. Yeah.
But you got the ball back.
Yeah.
That's
with the bucket.
With the bucket, of course. Yeah. Like, how long does it take you to get to Modern Warfare? I might just think somebody.
Running it back, never care. Out of the trap, watch me ball. Soon as I snap.
You might be.
I'm not gonna.
You said what?
I'm a stream too, so.
What'd you say before that? I didn't know.
No, I said I'm in the lobby.
No, after that. Just now.
Maybe
you said I didn't know.
I don't know what Dom is.
No, Dom's on Madden.
Yeah, a whole bunch of and 1 physical class styles out here, baby. Flopping ass.
They're saying that Brad Wanamaker lifted the leg and essentially kicked
What do you think?
Kyle Lowry.
No, that's a groin shot. Not intentional, but that's. Oh, his leg is straight.
I mean, but
that's natural, so it's not intentional. So they're not gonna call intentional on that. They're not gonna, did he make that?
Yeah.
Review this. James Capers did not want to, I think.
But I'm good.
Play as often as we have, but that's going to go against. That's going to go against Wanamaker. I mean, you see the way the calls are going.
You really think so?
The bucket's not going to count.
Yo, I actually want to play.
You can't lift your knee like